Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first video of 2021. We're going to be first starting off with Greater Things. Now, Faith and Worship Arts did this song, but I'm kind of using the IBC version. They also recorded it. And I just wanted to break this song down. It's a really great song. It's not brand new. The song's been out for a few years, but I thought it would be a good way to launch 2021, hoping that there will be greater things in store for this year. So the way I'm going to do this video is I'm going to start by just playing the song all the way through, and then we'll go back and break it down piece by piece at the end. So here we go. Greater Things.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
right, so that was Greater Things. Now let's break this down piece by piece, and we'll go ahead and start with the intro of the song. So the intro has this progression, and this is going to happen repeatedly throughout the song, even in the chorus and much of the verse. So the progression is 1/3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll be using the number system, and we are in the key of E. So we're in the key of E. So I'll be using the number system, which basically the number system is an easy way to communicate if you're dealing with other musicians, whether you play the keyboard or not. This is a very helpful tool. So if you don't know the number system, comment below, and maybe I'll make a full video explaining a little bit more on what that is later. But for now, we'll just use the number system. So 1/3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. 1/3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, that's the basic idea of the song. Now, I was doing something a little bit different, and I'm actually doing a pattern that the synth is doing. But many times in churches, we have to cover more territory a lot of times. Instead of just doing a little part of it, we might have to do more. So I'm going to do the synth part and basically the bass and kind of combine them. So that's the idea of what I'm doing. My right hand is just 1, 5, 1, so E, B, E. My left hand, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 5, 2, 5, 6, 3, 6. Or G sharp, E, G sharp, A, E, G, A, E, A, B, F sharp, B, C sharp, G sharp, C sharp. So most of these are the 1, 5, 1 of the chord. So for the A chord, 1, 5, 1 of the A chord. For the B chord, 1, 5, 1 of the B chord. 1, 5, 1 of the C sharp minor. Now the E chord, we're doing a 1/3, so we're doing 3, 1, 3 of the E chord. So let's keep moving on, and that's basically the whole intro. The only other little part I got to break down is they do this like at the end of every other time. So 6, 7, 1, 2. They do this little thing, or C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp. Okay, and I usually use two hands, and then right back into it. Okay, and then you hang on the 2 chord going into the verse, which I'm just doing F sharp minor with a 7 on it, second inversion, and then we're gonna go basically a little bit more condensed for the verse. So I'm still doing octaves, but it's just thirds. So my right hand is just doing the third of the chord, okay? So for the E chord, if you know your E scale, you can just do the third up from that. So the first one is G and B, or 3 and 5. Then we got 4 and 6, or A and C sharp. 5 and 7, or B and D sharp. C sharp and E, or 6 and 1. The next one's a little different. So that is the part that's a little bit different. The second half is a little different than the chorus progression. A lot of people get tripped up and try to do the same thing on the chorus and the verse. It's slightly different. So go back and watch it again to see the difference. And then the pre-chorus happens. B. So that right there, let's just start with that. So B, 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 C sharp minor, A, E over G sharp, A, E over G sharp, B, C sharp minor. Okay, so in numbers that would be 5, 6, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 5, 6. Now we have a walk up 2, 3, 5. And if you wanted the actual letters, it's F sharp, E over G sharp, B suspended. Then we're into the chorus. And it's really the same thing as the intro, so I'm not going to go over that too much. There's a little variation in the next pre-chorus. So the second pre-chorus, there's a little part that goes. So instead of just 5, 5, 5, 6, it's 5, 5, da 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 da, 3, 5, 1, 6, G sharp, B, E, C sharp, 4, 3. And it's pretty much the same. Different right here. 2, 3, flat 7, or F sharp, E over G sharp, D with add 2 into the chorus, which is pretty much the same. And of course, you can use this little pentatonic scale to spice it up a little bit. And we'll actually use that a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So that's the pentatonic scale. It's 5 notes. E, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, E. And that was kind of what they did in that pre-chorus. Right? 3, 5, 1, 6. That's a pentatonic scale. A lot of little runs that you hear in music are based off of the pentatonic scale. So learn that scale. All right, so let's hit up the bridge. So we start out with foundations. So it's a 6 chord, 1 over 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so my 6 chord, it looks a lot like an E chord, right? So it's B, E, G sharp, E, and then the left hand, C sharp, G sharp, okay? But it's like an E over C sharp, so it turns it into a C sharp minor 7. And then we have E over G sharp, and this is an E add 2, so 5, 1, 2, 5 over 3. And then we have an A major 9 chord, which is one of my favorite chords. So 4 with a major 9 on it. So it looks like a C sharp minor 7 over an A, B, and you can do different variations of this, different inversions. So you can kind of have fun with that bridge, and then they're going out 1, 2, 1, 2. So 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 6. This is coming into the next chorus. So that's B, C sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, C sharp. Once again, that's a pentatonic run. That's all 5 notes. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So that's a pentatonic scale. Okay, and it just goes right into the next part. 1 over 3, 4. Then they do a cut. You can choose to do the cut chorus with the "Though mountains stand before." That's what the synth is doing. Or you can just sit it out and maybe let the guitar do that, or let the track do that, or the aux keys player. So you can decide whether you want to do that. So we'll go ahead and start it on the last part, and we'll listen to what it's doing. Here's the run. So this is what I'm talking about. You can do this if you want to. If not, it's pretty much the same. You have that one little run in there. So 2, 3, 2, 1, 6, 7, 6, 5. F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, C sharp, D sharp, C sharp, B. So it comes right after the 6th chord. As soon as the 6th chord happens, so that's the timing of it. And so you just got to start slow. and then eventually increase the speed to match the tempo of the song. That's my advice with any runs that you're working on, whether it's one hand or two hands together. Start slow and then increase the tempo to match the speed of the song, because it's really hard sometimes to do a run for the first time if you've never done anything like it. You got to start with getting the right notes. So a lot of people start by trying to do the run and then hitting a bunch of wrong notes, and that gets caught in your memory, and you end up hitting a bunch of wrong notes every time. So that's not what we want to do. We want to be precise with the note selection. And so start nice and slow and then build up the speed until you get it. And then the song kind of ends. Greater things. Gaga. You can end on the 4 chord or whatever chord you want to end. However you want to end the song with your full band. But that's Greater Things. I hope you've enjoyed this breakdown. So if you've gotten something out of this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Also hit the notification bell, subscribe to this channel so that you are notified when I post new videos. Every Friday, I'm going to be posting a new video. Also, comment below if you have ideas for me or suggestions. I want to create some great content this year, but I want to create content that you are going to watch. So feel free to leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time.